Right, welcome back to the show, everybody. Sometimes on this channel, we get some news stories that make me go a bit confused, frustrated, and almost make me lose my temper. This time, it's about what's going on in Wales. South Wales Police. They've been going after an independent citizen journalist who's been trying to expose a lot of issues when it comes to illegal migration and all the other cultural problems that we have. I've got this video of this guy who was on the phone with the police in Wales, in South Wales. And I'm just going to basically show this to you, and then I'm going to ask you what you think of this situation.
My concern was that somebody will take offence to it. So the reason the police were contacting you, or to give you to speak to you, was to basically say, look, heads up, take that video down. If someone sees it, that is of ethnic minority, or someone takes offence to it, there is going to be offences there against you for making that video. Because obviously hate crime is, if someone perceives that to be something, and if someone takes offence to it, you could be liable for offence.
Right.
So it's sort of, look, heads up, I'm halfway through watching that video now. You're going to have to take that down. That's a bit wrong.
So what you're saying is that someone could get offended and so I could be charged, right? There's a couple of hundred people calling me a Nazi online, and that's really quite offensive. So I was wondering if you could investigate them as well, please. Oh, there's hundreds of people online. I can send you all the screenshots or the proof. You know, I've kept it. I've got someone who's stalking me in Cardiff for my views.
Right.
But I mean, you know, if I could be charged with calling someone undocumented stealing, which is the.
I'm telling you to take it down. All I'm saying is that video is it's a bit out there. It's a bit. Yeah, I wouldn't be posting that video if I didn't. I wouldn't be surprised at all if someone was to take offence to that.
People are going to take offence to whatever, but at the end of the day, offence is subjective. So, you know, I get offended, you know, people get offended over everything. So, it's not down to me. I'm not going to remove the video because I'm a journalist. That's my job. That is my job. As a journalist, is to expose what's going on. And, you know, this is costing the taxpayer hundreds of millions of pounds. So that's what I'm going to do.
Obligation to take it down. By all means, what you want to do is whatever you want to do.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Cheers.
There we are. All right. Cheers, sir.
Bye.
Okay, there are a few problems with this. One, the police essentially are, let's just say, either scared, complacent, or complicit. The selective version of policing that we have is that he was basically saying, well, this video or this report that you've done on illegal migration would probably offend some ethnic minorities, and you know that you should take it down. The pressure that they create on themselves, that, oh, I'm gonna have to call you and tell you to remove it. Otherwise, without saying it, he's basically saying, well, because there will be mob rule mentality. Logically, it makes no sense, because the guy was saying, well, I get offended. I've got literally a couple of people stalking me because of my views. They are attacking me as well. Are you going to deal with them? Clearly, he's not going to deal with any of that issues. Second problem, he intentionally or unintentionally, the police officer already showed his bias. He didn't just say, unlike previous examples that we've had, that, oh, well, I'm just investigating it because somebody complained. He didn't just do that. He basically made his opinion on the issue. He said, well, yes, I've seen that video that you've done. I'm not surprised if people are offended. The police officer basically confirmed that what the journalist is doing is offensive. I don't think it's the job of the police to be the judge. I don't think it's the job of the police to decide what's offensive or not, or what's the truth or not, what the reality is or not. This is a huge problem. Now, the South Wales Police are under pressure to sort out this problem. But again, it's not necessarily just the fault of the individual police officer. This is the line. This is essentially policy. And that has to change from the ground up. And that's the main problem. Now, let me know your thoughts in the comment section. We're going to come back and we're going to tell you about Tony Blair and what he's doing to plot against Brexit in half an hour. Subscribe to the channel. I'm Tousi, and we are the media.